Since May of 2021, more than 250,000 souls chose an ambiguous cold unknown instead of the violence that was racing towards their homes. On August 15th, 2021, President Ghani fled Afghanistan and the Taliban claimed the capital. On August 15th, 2021, democracy was attacked and lost. I am an investor. On this channel, we expand our wealth growth mindset, and part of wealth is understanding where value is. The most overlooked storage of value is peace. Every investor is optimistic for a peaceful humanity because without peace, what's the point of having time as an early retiree? What's the point of passive income from dividends if you have to live on edge each day? Peace is the most undervalued part of human life on earth. As an investor, I am not tempted to switch my main investing strategy based on world events. My main strategy is primarily buying index funds, which are the top 500 companies all in one fund every single month, no matter what, until I reach the point where my investments can sustain the lifestyle of my family. Even if the violence in Afghanistan intensifies and spreads to other corners of the world, and it is very possible that it will, and the stock market crashes as a result, not only will I be holding my stocks, but I will continue buying more. Why? Because I believe in peace. Because at the end of the day, no matter what hardships people, humanity as a whole experiences, we will always come to a point where we begin striving for peace once again, and peace will come. But the road to a peaceful future, just like the road to wealth through the stock market, is filled with volatility. You will doubt if it's even possible at times. Terrible events are going to occur. Events that'll make you question if rooting for humanity is even worth it. In 2006, I questioned humanity for the first time. I was just in 7th grade. I was watching TV, how they prepared to hang Saddam Hussein. Now I'm going to say something controversial. Even though I understand why it happened and how he committed countless acts of terror, all the while defecating on a golden toilet in his mansion, that moment, that execution, felt wrong to me. I didn't know in 7th grade that we still hung people for their crimes. I believed that that was a thing of the past. That's when I felt for the first time that the people making the rules, although they have the best intentions, have no idea whether things are going to work out. In 2001, democracy was attacked. I didn't even question it. I thought it was a normal thing for planes to fall out of the sky into buildings. I remembered looking at planes while I was being driven by my mom, probably to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon or something awesome like that. Like, she looked at me and I was looking at the sky and I was like, that plane is not flying right. And she looked at me and she just said, that plane is okay, don't worry. And I was comforted by that sense of security. Then, in 2003, the entire population was provided a sense of security. The United States was sending boots to Iraq to hunt for weapons of mass destruction. Now, if Iraq had weapons of mass destruction, and they knew after 2 years since the Twin Towers fell that the United States was sending boots, would they not have used those weapons of mass destruction? Soldiers, even though you were the ones physically causing the changes in those local communities across the Middle East, you are not to blame for the chaos that is happening there now. You are the most innocent of all. You put your trust in our leaders. And our leaders fabricated reasons to go into a foreign land and force our values on other people. When a war begins, leaders get a lot of points. They are praised. When a war drags on, new leaders take their place. And those who started it, they hide behind the party. They hide behind the new leaders. They even hide behind the flag, and they hide behind the country, hoping that their names don't reflect in the terrible decisions that they have made. For what? A few moments of being ranked as the #1 president? But the soldiers can't hide. Soldiers will get spit on in the airports. Soldiers will be branded as terrible. Soldiers will not be taken care of. Soldiers will be left in the streets holding up signs, struggling with all sorts of mental illness. I question the morality and the ethics of every leader. It takes a certain type of capacity for violence to be a president in not just the modern world, but to be a leader in any time period when you have that much power. I wonder if the system is set up right, where one person has so much power. If you are a soldier, make this your top priority. Create a community to support you and hold your head up high, because the boots did not lose this war. The suits did. As politicians continue with the best of intentions, they have no idea whether things will work out or not. So let's take some time to reflect. If those who hijacked the U.S. planes in 2001 were able to see this moment in history and were given another chance to go back, would they have chosen a different path? When the answer becomes yes, peace has won.